Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Night Murtathon. This is going to be basically just a discussion, general discussion, not going to be talking about too much tonight, and it is likely going to be a relatively short live stream. I had planned on doing a special presentation, but things have not quite come together yet. Some files have not come my way yet. Some links that were supposed to be sent were not sent. So I put that particular segment on hold. Um, that's a good thing I didn't preview it this week, preview what I was doing this week, because I would have had to say, nope, we're not quite going down that. Now, as I announced last week, there's a certain individual I'm not going to be talking about by name unless something of significance comes up. And there has been a rather queer development. Actually, it's not much of a surprise considering what this individual has done in the past, but it's kind of weird nonetheless. Now, what has happened is David Strait has been reported to the Secret Service. Now, who do you suppose reported David Lester Strait to the Secret Service? Well, I'm pretty sure you can figure that one out, since this came from BitChute. But at any rate, a letter was sent to the Secret Service, and it's dated July 9th, which is today. So I don't know if he sent this by email or sent it by slow mail and it may not get there. But anyway, I'm going to read you this interesting piece of information. Dear Special Agent in Charge, my name is Timothy Charles Holmseth. I won't elaborate further on my background because I know your federal system contains my name and everything about me. FBI, U.S. Court, DHS, and so forth. I am contacting you to alert you to the activities of a Secret Service agent named David Lester Strait. Agent Strait told me he met in person with President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. In July 2019, David Strait, Oregon, now of Texas, told me during a recorded telephone call that he viewed videos of Vice President Mike Pence raping a little boy. He told me he was able to view the classified videos because he has Secret Service clearance. He said, I have Secret Service clearance. He said, do you know I actually guarded President Bush once? Below this letter is a link to a video on a BitChute channel called the High Undercover Command. I can confirm the recording on the video is me talking to Agent Strait. Agent Strait also told me he was appointed to 3 presidential commissions by President Donald J. Trump. The commissions were judicial corruption, human trafficking, and Space Force. In 2019, after Agent Strait told me he was with the Secret Service, he told me in my capacity as an award-winning news reporter that he assisted United States Marines with a rescue of 2,100 children from cages where they had been held captive underground in California. I reported the story the way Agent Strait told it to me. I subsequently learned via mainstream News reports that approximately 2,100 kids had vanished near the United States border. Now, I strongly believe the 2,100 children Agent Strait talked about did in fact exist, but the rescue is actually a transfer of slave children. They aren't very good at this sort of thing. In 2021, Agent Strait told me he was meeting attorney Lynn Wood in Washington, D.C. on January 6, 2021. During the same time window that David Strait was communicating with Attorney Wood launched his famous tweet storm on January 4th, 2021. Attorney Wood tweeted to President Trump and attached a link to the memo I sent to Attorney General Jeff Sessions warning President Trump about Vice President Pence. An international human trafficking operations, quote, the finders and an FBI agent were using the alias John Regan to traffic children and babies through the Ukrainian embassy in Washington, D.C. Agent Strait told me he drafted a formal felony indictment for members of Congress and Vice President Pence. He said he swore in a crowd on January 6, 2021 in D.C. using an oath. He said he served the indictment via an aide to Trump. Also, Agent Strait traveled to Colorado to obtain a device from a witness against the Clinton Foundation. The witness possessed a Bitcoin wallet, that contained 267,000 Bitcoins. The Bitcoins were monies from the dark web where people paid to view babies being raped on film. Agent Strait took the device to Keene, Texas, where he has set up an embassy for the Republic of Texas. Agent Strait handed me a business card that identifies him as a colonel for the Republic of Texas. Texas Rangers. His fake wife, Bonnie Strait, gave me a card that identifies her as Consul General for the Republic of Texas. For more information regarding Agent Strait, I direct you to Erickson V. Redacted at L 0.21-CB-02536, U.S. Court, Minnesota. Agent Strait recently communicated with me via an administrative assistant at the Republic of Texas Embassy named Sherry Noller. Is supposed to stop reporting what he's reporting because he is running everything. Because of his strange communication with Noller, I am going to copy President Trump attorney on this report. Now, there's a couple things wrong here, and I'm going to introduce a special guest at the beginning of this, because I think we need a break from the mundane. And now, hold on, I'm just... Help, I'm being attacked. Oh, look, I'm being attacked by a dog. I thought, Amber's been sitting here patiently wanting to say hi to everybody. So here's Amber. Amber. Oh, please, Amber, no, not in public. Yeah, we can't have this talk about bestiality and all that going on here. Ugh. Anyway, now, if he actually sent this to the Secret Service, it's not really such a bright move on his part. But this, since he sent this to the Secret Service, I figured, well, I might as well talk about it. Because, number one, I think this should prove to David Strait that he made a very serious mistake ever getting involved with Tim Holmeseth. Because now, I don't know how seriously the Secret Service is going to take this, but they may have to. Because there's been a lot of publicity about David Strait on Main Street media. Including Bill Sommer and the Daily Beast and some of the reporting that's been done about his antics. And it is said that David Strait is the one that more or less started the PPTF or suggested something of its nature, and he was the man that was between Tim Holmeseth and the President of the United States. So by Timmy going against David Strait, he's basically burning the bridge behind him. And he's also proving to people that he has no loyalties for anyone that helped him out in the past. We have Lynn Wood, David Flynn, or General Flynn, and now we've got, thank you, Levy, I appreciate that, and now we have David Strait falling into this situation. Well, what Timmy has done, Laurie, is that he has reported David Lester Strait to the Secret Service, and basically saying that David Strait is showing himself to be a Secret Service agent, which he is not. He never was a Secret Service, never will be a Secret Service, and so we all got to witness one more antic by this fool, and I felt that, as I promised, that if there is anything of significance that comes up in the news of a matter of public interest, that I would report it. And this is a matter of public interest because David Strait has now been reported to the Secret Service, or there is a claim that he has been reported to the Secret Service, declaring that he claims all these things. And so, it's going to be up to David Strait and subsequently the Secret Service and then back to Timothy Charles Holmeseth how all this is going to be handled. Because now the feud, as they are calling it over on Gab and other places, indicates that this thing is getting increasingly intense and that it is going to continue to get intense. I'm not taking any sides in this. I mean, it's up to people to make up their own minds. Are they going to back David Strait? Are they going to back Tim Holmeseth? Or are they not going to back either one of them? Who knows? But, again, if there is nothing significant to report, I'm not going to report it. I am trying to move away from this crowd because I don't consider them valuable. They're simply a waste of my time and trying to reveal the truth about these people. I have simply hit a brick wall, and I am going to go on to other matters. And I'm also going to start working on my other channel, M4KFL. I've had a rather heavy schedule over the last week, so I wasn't able to prepare what I originally intended to talk about tonight. So I'm pushing that to next week. Tentatively, if I can get the information I need and get it up in time, then I will announce exactly what it is that I will be talking about. But on another subject, and I'm not going to mention names, but I was, um, oh, and the account disappeared. Um, Interesting. I was going to give a report on a certain account um, that was making threats to post certain images on the internet, but the account is gone off Telegram. After I had dared the individual to send me the links in question if they were to fulfill their threat. And apparently, rather than provide the links, they deleted their account, which kind of something that I expected uh, because of the uh, obsession they have with a certain individual who is just simply trying to move on and they won't leave the guy alone. Now, as to this question, yes, this has been a contention they made almost since the news broke that Chris Hallett had been murdered by Neely. That she had been framed, that it was a setup, and as I have stated before, I actually believe that that's partly true. But it's not that she was framed, but that she was, excuse me, worked on to the point that she became angry enough to uh, murder Chris Hallett. That she was driven over the edge, and this is what caused uh, her to murder Chris Hallett. Now, she did murder him. She was not framed for it. Uh, and in a month from now, or less than a month from now, actually, because time is flying, we are going to find out. Now, I have just learned that there was a change in her schedule and that there is going to be a preliminary review of her case, what they call a readiness review, that is going to take place on the 8th of August, which is a month from now. So, we're getting closer to post time here. I believe that the trial date is still remaining the same. And the trial date, incidentally, for the Colorado case is still on track for towards the end of the month. So I would suspect that by the beginning of this month or shortly thereafter, I am going to be in the state of, or I am going to be in Ocala, Florida, covering the Blanchard case. Now, as far as Cynthia's case is concerned up in Colorado, I'm not sure what's happening yet. I have not made any plans for going up there yet. Well, Sarah, the problem is Timmy is saying what they already believe. And it's easy for people to believe someone than they actually believe what they're talking about. You know, if you're saying something to them to say that you're wrong and stuff like that, they're going to deny it. And that's exactly what's going on. People believe in Homestead. And basically, they're not going to bend. And that's one of the reasons why I am putting the brakes on discussing him anymore. Because it's just to the point where, you're beating a dead horse. I'm not accomplishing anything. And the main reason that this channel hasn't grown is because I concentrate on that group. People are getting tired of it. They're not interested in this channel because they are not interested in him. He's so far out in right field, And with the crowd that he hangs around with over there, they simply are not um, going to, they're not going to bend. And, people aren't interested. People aren't going to tune into the show if it's only about them. And so I have to make a format change. And what I'm going to start doing is covering certain cases, like the one I covered last webcast, and cases I'm going to discuss in the future. There's a case out in California that I'm going to be talking about. Um, there's another case out in Kansas that I'm going to be talking about, and several other cases that I will be touching upon that I think are interesting. And so that's, basically it. Joker, I didn't know that they had a domain. I know they've got several social media sites, like the one over on uh, BitChute and Gab and Telegram and wherever else they're popping up. So, uh, she has purchased the rights to all his social media. Um, she actually, there's an announcement that still remains over on the blog in the subsection up there. So, well, what is happening, Sarah, is there's a lot of confusion going on with that channel. And people don't know exactly what to think. And another thing that's happened is that they have basically moved on to some of the strangest conspiracy theories that I've ever seen. If you go over to the BitChute account, there are some really weird things being posted over there. Um, Something about uh, Adam Walsh's child having his head ripped off and gruesome stuff. And then there's things about Nazis, and of course, it's this latest thing with David Strait. Um, so it's a lot of strange stuff. And then you go over to the Gab account, and there's a lot of spamming going on. I think there's like six messages back to back about Snowden, and then they're saying that Princess Diana's alive, and this is the first I've heard about this dude. Gee, I wonder if he published a tour schedule like rock bands published. That'd be a trip to cover this guy. But he's been off the radar for a while, so it's kind of a surprise to see him back up. But I guess he needs to raise some more money, or get out of Alaska. It's a little cold up there. So, uh, well, I don't understand uh the followers of these people. They must be just about as bent up as he is to even follow him, because his religious beliefs are kind of out there. But if I get wind that he's in a place that I can get to, uh, I'll definitely show up, camera in hand, and just film the fun, as they say. But time will tell. Because I didn't even know he was still at it with this nonsense. He's switched on Trump now. He's anti-Trump. Well, that'll get Timmy mad at him. Yeah, the thing of it is, Sarah, is they have such an efficient uh, propaganda machine. I mean, it's whoever is running this operation is damn good at propaganda and manipulating social media and the uh, nuances of multimedia editors. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the chat. Now, no, they don't want to admit. The one thing people do not ever want to do is to admit that they're wrong, that they made a mistake uh, over uh, being involved with him. And because of that, um, oh, Sanita Royal says my webcast is boring. That's just is the latest over on um, Gab, which I really don't care what they think over there. Uh, they're not going to have much to talk about as I move forward because I'm going to be leaving these people in the dust. Because it's the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, it's he's repeating stuff he's done a year, 2 years ago, and the only thing that's making me talk about him tonight is this stunt he's pulling with the Secret Service. If he has actually mailed anything to the Secret Service, which is very easy to follow up, by the way, because, yeah. Oh, Sunita is saying I'm gay. Well, I'm not, but, what are you going to do? They're homophobes over there, they're bigots over there, they're anti Semites over there, so it's, of course they think that calling me gay is an insult. Uh, but, you know, the thing that the people over on Telegram need to understand is I don't care about their conspiracy theories and stuff. The only thing I've been trying to do is show them that they're being lied to, but they won't have it. So say fine, don't blame me. Send your money to uh, send your money to Timmy. Tithe, man. He needs the money. Gas is at 4.50 a gallon throughout most of the country, so he's got to fill that gas tank up to make these sightseeing trips he's making, and maybe he's got to make payments on that yacht that he's in front of. There's rumors that they have purchased at least one yacht and possibly two of them, because two yachts that he stood in front of them were sold almost within 2 days of him being in front of these bikes or these yachts. Now let's see. According to uh, the comments I'm seeing over on the web page over there, we have several people from their side watching because now Timothy has said he's controlled opposition. I guess they're talking about me. Unless they're talking about somebody else, I don't know. But anyway, it's as we move forward, I don't know how many of these people are going to keep tuning in here because they're going to find that the stuff I start talking about, they're not interested in. They're not interested in child trafficking, they're not interested in child abuse, any of that. They're interested in some of this weird stuff that Uh, remember the time that Mert went on YouTube with no clothes on? Well, that's a lie there. I accidentally turned my camera on, and it was not on YouTube, since you people on Telegram are watching. I did not have a shirt on. Now, you all over on Telegram support Vladimir Putin. And Vladimir Putin is known for riding around on his little horsey with no shirt on. Now, is it a law now that men cannot go on camera on social media without a shirt on? Now, I had clothing on, but you're saying I have no clothes. Well, that's a lie, but, considering who you worship, I am not surprised that you would repeat that lie. Uh, Sunita Royal, or whatever the hell your name is over there. So, well, you see, this is the thing. Again, I'll bring this up once, but this whole thing that happened, again, had to do with a guy wearing underwear. The woman was obsessed with it. And she was mad that a certain individual said that they were not going to post the images of the underwear. And I basically told her in private message, well, let me know when you put up the link. And instead of putting up the link, she deleted the account for the 12th time. No, Mert, it was on YouTube. You went live and didn't realize you were live. You had no clothes on. Well, Miss Telegram Know-It-All, you're wrong. Yes, there is a video on YouTube. But anybody that was around in 2008 knows what happened. First of all, I was not on YouTube at that time. I hadn't even put up a channel at that time. What had happened is I was on a service called Pal Talk, Paltalk, and it still exists. And I was reviewing a video that I had made that day when I was at a press conference, and I was looking down at a video camera. And I did not have a shirt on because I had no air conditioning in the room that I was using for live streaming at that time. And unbeknownst to me, my camera was still on that I used for streaming. And for a total of about 30 seconds, I was on the air. Now, somebody has taken that picture and posted it on YouTube. So why don't you go over to YouTube and look at the account where that picture is? And you will see that you are taking the word of a pedophile. So, nothing is going to change your mind. You are so brainwashed with Mr. Holmseth that you wouldn't believe the truth if it smacked you in the face. And I don't really care if you believe me or not. You're unimportant. So, you did not take the time to backtrace where that image came from. And this is the power that Holmseth has, because people will not do their homework. And it was even proven that a person by the name of Monoxide, 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 pronounce the word MMAC, put that on his account, along with the illegal phone calls that took place. So, there you go. But you go ahead and continue your lie, because that's all you people are capable of. One lie after another. And, I'm not, Tim Holmseth and Randy Erickson are not important. They're very unimportant. And I got better things to do with my time than concentrate on these morons. How the hell did it get on your Facebook page? Because that came off monoxide. You must have copied it from monoxide. It's Pentagon Pedophile Task Force, Sarah. And it's the Telegram channel. Yeah, the second I went on the air, they put up my link because I was talking about David Straight, and then these other yo-yos came in showing how they can't. Oh, she deleted it. That's that's funny how people do that. They deleted their thing saying that I was naked on. Huh. Too bad though, because my phone automatically downloads this stuff. I've got it in a buffer. Dodge City, Iowa. Well, they call everybody gay and everybody politics. Blocking Mert. He reads my comments on his gay YouTube channel. Oh, Sunita doesn't like me talking about her, so she's blocking me. Oh, I wonder why she would be scared of what she made the comment. She's not going to back it up, and she's going to block me. Well, I don't care. Go ahead and block me. Just shows you're a coward. Yeah, if you're not going to back up your statements and delete them the second you make them, that means that you are unable to stand by your comments. Oh well. Fireman, welcome. I haven't seen you on here in a while. And I'm just watching these people self-delete over there on their channel. Actually, I think what they're doing is they're blocking me so I can't read their comments. I mean, that's kind of pathetic, but what are you going to do? They aren't blocked on here from viewing this channel, but they block me over there. But that's what cowards do. They block. This guy's supposed to be third in line to the president, former president of the United States, and yet his supporters block me. This is hilarious because this is a channel that has right now 18 people on it. 18. And actually, they've got 18 people on this PPTF thingamajiggy over there. 18. So we're dead even. The whole video is on my Facebook. Anyone can see it. It's really super interested and really. What are you talking about, Mark? Because I think we're talking about two different things here. Now I'll have to go over to your Facebook account now and see. That man about that. That's kind of strange that they blew that thing up. That, from what I understand, that thing, that's been there for so long, and yet somebody decided to blow it up. I mean, jeez. Well, she must have blocked me because I can't read anything she says, or he says, or it says. To answer your question, it looks like you blocked me too. Because when you block somebody on that service, you can't read their only they can read their stuff. I can't now because they blocked me. Boo hoo hoo. I saw that Georgian guide stones being blown up, and I had to look up what the hell they were. because I never heard of them. And I've been to Georgia more times than I can count. But I guess somebody didn't like them darn things, so they blew them up. And now they had to tear them down. They opened up a time capsule, and I think there was an 8-track in there, and a couple of other things. The Masonic 10 Commandments. Oh, more Masonic stuff. Okay. Well, now we know why it got blown up. Because everybody's got a burr up their ass about the Masons. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Mittens, come here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, oh, there you are. Yeah, okay, I'm going to come back on the air here. Let's see, let me get rid of this. I invited Mittens in the room. There you go. There's Mittens. Say hi to the camera, Mittens. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. And it's the dancing cat. Dance, 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 dance. Yeah. And he likes lasers. Or she does. I don't want to give you a identification crisis here, but Mittens likes the laser. I got a laser with a little smiley face, and I run it all around, and she chases after it. So I told you I was going to do a video of cats chasing. Hi, how you doing? Cats chasing lasers, and this is going to be my laser cat. And of course, Amber's jealous. She's down here saying, "What are you doing with that cat?" You see, kitty? Yeah. Oh. Amber's very jealous. Meow, 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 meow. Yep. Yep, her and Amber are having a discussion right now. One of these days I'm going to have a movable camera so I can show this. But they get along pretty well. You know, that's right from the beginnings. Mittens and Amber got along pretty good. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Ow! She's still a kitten, so she's doing the thing with the teeth. And away she goes. Timothy has said he's controlled opposition. Okay. Wonder what that's all about. This is not a backup channel for hats. Weird. Somebody told me I think there's about 3 or 4 of these channels dedicated to Timothy. One of them I blocked of that Canadian weirdo runs. You know, they're scared of me seeing their stuff, so they blocked me. But one of the things I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start working on my M4K channel. I'm going to start working on getting that up and running. Well, alright. I think we're going to have a pet show tonight. Because Amber decided, look, if the cat can be up here, I'm going to be up here. So I've got Amber up here again. Saying, look, I'm the one that started here. I'm the original mascot, not her. So we're having kind of a bitch fest here between Amber and ow, look, I want to get a drink. Let me get a drink. If you don't pet Amber, she will beg for it. She'll just sit there and start climbing you like a tree. Yeah. She likes the scratchies. Well, you're wrong. Mittens does like me, but Mittens is a cat, and cats are very independent. They're even criticizing me over my cat. No criticism is too small for the weirdos. Well, if Levi comes in here, he can tell you. He lives in the state of Tennessee. Well, I think they may have linked it by now. They usually, anything that's put on the BitChute account gets linked over to, Mittens, what are you doing? Mittens is playing with a hand, or a carryall I've got. Yeah, they, oh, whoop. Hey, Mittens, what are you doing? Mittens. Mittens is exploring. Oh, they don't like Tennessee. Yeah, that's a surprise because politically, Tennessee is right up their alley. They're anti-gay, they're anti-abortion. I mean, these people ought to be happy. And now they're allowing 10-year-olds to get married. That state should be right up their alley. I'm surprised that they say it's an awful state. Pet show tonight, and he's back to musing over the comment. He says he's control opposition second mention. What in the hell is all that? Boy, they sure are paying attention to this small channel. Yeah, Tennessee, a very pro-Trump state, is an awful state. Huh, well, God, I wonder about these people. I don't think they have any idea. Yeah, Amber steals the show. Yeah, she could get up here and probably just stare at you people in the camera all night long, and my my list of people watching would probably go. Oh, it's any state that Levi lives in is an awful state. People don't even know the guy. That's how brainwashed these people are. They don't know why all this started. They just automatically believe in him because he's so important and amazing. Yeah, well. Well, come on, Mittens. Well, Mittens is back. Here. Yeah, now I got, there, 2 for 1 here. Well, as long as I keep paying attention to Amber, we're not going to have much going on here. So I have a regular zoo here tonight. Cahootin. He'll be choking down those crackers. What crackers? Uh, oh. Yeah, Mittens is talking to you, folks. Here, Mittens, say hi. Meow. Yeah, that's Cat Talker. How you doing, folks? Mert was a regular on Lake City Quiet Pills with Monty. What? What in ever loving earth is this person talking about? Did anybody figure this out? Mert was a regular on Lake City Quiet Pills with Monty. Mert was responsible for the user Religion of Peace disappearing. I've never heard of Religion of Peace. Who the hell was Religion of Peace? These people are coming up with stuff I've never even heard of. You know, Lake City Quiet Pills. What the hell are Lake City Quiet Pills? It's kind of fun reading this nonsense because you sit here and you can't figure out what they're saying. They just come up with this shit out of thin air. And it's someone that don't even have a username. Oh, this is some goofy image. Well, I think her criticism of Tennessee is solely based on Levi Page. She's got a burr up her ass about Levi Page for some reason. Yeah, just these people are strange. I don't get why they're concerned about this channel because it's nothing. It's just a group of people sitting here and shoot the shit for an hour or two, and then we go bye bye. And it's like, oh well. Okay, Amber's out of band. Oh, there she is. She's wasn't that a Door song? I can't remember. I'd have to look it up and see if it's on YouTube, I guess. Because Lake City is, I think there's a Lake City, Tennessee, but we have a Lake City down here in Florida. It's where truck scales are. Hey, Amber. Why don't you go? Here, I'm going to put you down too. You two go play with each other. Like I said before, it's as far as the Blanchard case we're on. Ooh, they're getting off on the attention I'm giving them. So, but but the thing I always ask of these people is why why are you not paying attention to the one thing that we both agree on, and that is the prevention and elimination of pedophilia and child abuse, and finding out why all these kids are being kidnapped and everything. They just don't seem to be interested in that. They just seem to be interested in gaslighting innocent people and going along and believing every single word out of Timmy's mouth. But there's no accounting for taste. Mert's behavior was creepy. What behavior? Well, yeah, I don't mind being called grandpa. I guess I'm grandpa to animals. I don't have any. I'm not a grandpa to any biological children. That lineage went away, unfortunately. These people have to understand that I am a complete stranger to them. They know absolutely nothing about me. Um, the only thing they know is what is being fed to them by Timmy. They have no independent knowledge about me at all. And that's the way it is with everybody that Tim criticizes. His former best friend up in Minnesota, they know nothing about him. So, happy 7 of 9 day. Slick. Lake City Quiet Pills. Now they got my curiosity. Alright, everybody, let's Google this and see if. I'm not on any drugs or anything, so I have no idea where they got that from. They just make this stuff up. Okay, Lake City, Lakecity. The Lake City Quiet Pills Mystery. Know your meme. Lake City Quiet Pills refers to an unsolved mystery about an image hosting site. Let me go. Suspected to have been run by Redditor Religion of Peace, aka Milo. Some have speculated that Lake City Quiet Pills was the front for ex-military contract assassins and have attempted to draw connections between the site and the assassination of Hamas officer Mohammed al-Mabdullah in late January 2010. Some have also speculated that quiet pills is a slang expression referring to bullets. On January 17, 2009, Redditor 2-6 submitted a post titled The End of Religion of Peace. He died today to freddit.com, claiming that the user Religion of Peace had passed away at the age of 79. Well, older. And they've got a post. Alright, I'm going to bring this into the room so you guys can read this. But this, apparently, whoever posted this knows a lot about whatever this is. There, anything everybody ever wanted to know about quiet pills. What the hell happened to the phone? So at least now we know what that's all about. Learn something new every day. And we've got, I am the person who provided Religion of Peace the space for that old guy's image host. Milo died today. He was 79 years old. He died at his desk looking at your site. Milo was a mean old fucker, mean and ornery. He looked me up with my first gig when I was out of the army. I didn't like finding him like that. Milo didn't have any living relatives, no real friends other than his landlady and a few people where he worked. He didn't think anyone that much about anything. He just, and so on and so forth. And I guess it's a Reddit post that was put up. So if you Google that term, you'll find all about all the stuff they were talking about over here on Telegram, saying that I was, and this, again, they associated me with the finders. I had not a clue about the finders. I had to go and look all this stuff up. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what these people are going to do when I start backing away from this stuff. Because it's not important. None of this is important. This is, the only reason I'm on the air tonight is just, just kind of kill time and give people a few updates because there's simply not much going on. And when this David Strait thing hit, I figured, well, for shits and giggles, I'll talk about it. Because, the thing of it is, Timmy says he does this stuff, or whoever's running that channel, and then when you run over and do a FOIA, I say, we don't have anything. He's done this before. Now, the so-called letter he put up, no email address, all he put up is a general address. U.S. Secret Service, street address, and a date. Doesn't say anything about how it was sent to them, whether it was sent in a letter, registered mail. Are we going to see a receipt up on BitChute saying, yeah, here, Mert, I did send it to him. Yeah, sure you did. But the nice thing about it is he's given me the address, and so I can do a FOIA, because I know a lot of people in the Secret Service, and I'll find it. Oh, Task Force is in here. Well, Task Force, you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? You aren't exactly beauty queen material yourself. You're so ugly you have to use a 30-year-old picture of yourself, and even that's not good looking. Task Force is right on schedule. Comes in at 10 o'clock every night. And Task Force, when are you going to provide proof that Timmy even sent that letter? Oh, the Telegram channel is being spammed. This private OQ evidence is all, it just blew their chat right out of the water. See, this is a funny thing about uh, Telegram. These people have no control over their content. They just zip right through. So now they basically just had their chat destroyed by whoever put this private Q evidence thing up here. I heard there was a video that kind of had proof that um, Timmy is her coffee boy, that he warms up her coffee for. You know, that's the first time I've seen someone take out all the spam over on that channel. Usually they let that stuff stay up there. I mean, I think the Snowden page was spanned about 20 times. They had that thing about where they think that Lady Diane is reincarnated on there. Yeah, funny as shit. And, you know. You're going to be in for a long wait. The first Greeners were World War II Nazis under Hitler. Face it, Greta, you're a Nazi. Yeah, what I find interesting about this channel is he talks about Nazism, and yet he's got a bunch of anti-Semites on his channel. Mert Witness 1. Three 114. Yep, somebody's going through my Twitter account again. Back in the day when we were at war. But the thing of it is, this is over on Telegram, and nobody pays any attention to that channel anyway. Grandpa Mert is boring. His little Murtats numbers are dropping. Well, you should be happy. But the thing of it is, you people are over here bringing the numbers right back up again. You don't realize, Telegram, that when you people watch my channel, it adds to the viewing hours. So, yeah, knock yourself out. You're just adding to my channel. Because the more attention you pay to this channel, the more you view it, it helps my algorithm. And it doesn't matter what you do in here. Because what you're doing is you're showing that this channel's active. And once again, I'm going to bring up the example of Rush Limbaugh. Fully 50 to 70% of the listeners to Rush Limbaugh hated him. And he made upwards of $15 million a year off of people that hated his guts. So yeah, you keep monitoring this channel and commenting on it. That's fine with me. So, people don't know how YouTube works. They seem to think that their little comments over on Telegram bother me. It doesn't. I really don't care anymore. The damage to me has been done. It was done years ago. There's nothing I can do about it, period. I'm stuck with what these lies are coming out of Timmy's mouth. And so that's one of the reasons that I'm going to start backing off. Unless he comes up with bullshit like he did with David Strait. So, They should be happy. Supplement that Social Security. Uh, I'm at war. I'm not at war with anybody. You're the one that's the fake war correspondent. Uh, I'm at war with liars, is what I'm at war with, if you want the truth. Liars like you, Task Force, that lie about me on a daily basis. Going around telling people I murder children and kidnap children and I'm involved in this bullshit that you spew. I have no news on Erickson v. Sawyer with counter by Sawyer. Um, I have absolutely no news about that case. It's like nothing's happening. I'm getting absolutely no news from anybody about that case. So there's no point in talking about something I can't report on. Hey, mittens. Yeah. Here's a cat. Meow. Yeah. Meow. Go. Yeah, one thing I noticed, cats don't like to be scratched on their tummy. You can pet them on the back all you want, but boy, you scratch them on their tummy, they get all upset. What is it about tummies? Oh, mittens? Yeah. Well, Amber came over here to get her 2 cents in. Oh, yeah, you go play with Amber. Yeah. And down it goes. And mittens. Good girl, Amber. Oh, boy. So, anyway. Yeah. Let's go over and see what's going on. I've got Ukraine on Telegram now. And armed forces in Ukraine has defeated a Russian convoy. In Odessa region, the passage of ships have been opened after the liberation of Zementi, or whatever that is. It is known today. So their shipments of agricultural products are resuming. We just had a very bigoted remark on here. And this strikes me. Mur bragged about having and this is a derogatory term. Now, the problem is, Sunita is either a bald-faced liar or she doesn't understand this incident. But this goes back to the Phil McConnell days. And a Phil McConnell supporter used to brag about having that, which is a derogatory term for a black child. And, yeah, these people they, a cringe-worthy vocal of P. Heaven by Kate Smith Lowe. Kinda racist video from Kate Smith movie called Hello Everybody. Boy, that thing went away in a hurry. But it did, the funny thing about that is it didn't bother Timmy. He didn't say a thing about it. Because he monitored my channel at that time. I know he did. And they're bragging about having one of these at Field McConnell's house. Funny how she didn't mention that. Um, and they came into my show one night with that. So, whoever this person is over there, they're getting their information all screwed up. Pork chops growing inside your doorway in the heaven. And see, Sanita is showing herself to be a bigot with that. Sanita may have been the one that posted all that stuff back then. Because this is a term that I haven't heard in over 2 years or close to it, and this was back in the Phil McConnell days. So she must be the source of those posts because they were bragging about having the child. Because basically, it's a child slave, is where the term comes from. And when you read some of the comments over on BitChute, you understand that Timothy Holmseth is supporting anti-Semitic, bigoted, and racism. He supports Vladimir Putin, and Vladimir Putin is responsible for the deaths of at least 1,000 Ukrainian children. That doesn't seem to bother these people at all. And now we got this weird headline. Adam Walsh's head ripped off by 10-foot gorilla called King Kong, filmed by Oliver Stone. This is the kind of thing that these people believe in. And this washed up Roseanne Barr, who is a bigoted in herself, she used to be a funny comedian, and then she had to go and expose her bigotry for everybody to see, and, basically torpedoed her own career. And Timmy's a big lover of her because she's famous. She's a movie star. If there's somebody famous that agrees with Timmy, he's going to crawl right to him. Big watermelons roll around, get in your way in pea heaven. Yep, that's bigotry right there. The truth about these people are coming out. All you gotta do is look at the Telegram and BitChute to see it. So Sanita has proven herself to be a bigot, racist bigot. It's like I said, other than this thing with David Street, there's been some really strange shit coming out of this channel up there. But but they say they're against Nazis, and then they act just like Nazis, and they prove their bigotry and their racism every hour of every day. And so Holmseth is the biggest bigot there is out there. Oh, here we go again. No, I did not apply. I cannot get a job at one Walmart because of Timmy Holmseth. I've told you this 100 times. Task Force again. Why do you care? I don't get you people. I really don't. I mean, you've got this empire over there. You're supposed to have the ear of the former president of the United States, yet you're over here trolling a retired truck driver. I don't get it. I mean, are you that desperate for attention? When did Task Force get fired? I didn't know she had a job. You're working with Mert. Who's working with me? Nobody over in Telegram's working with me that I'm aware of. Yeah, yeah, it's funny, fireman. Task Force refuses to answer questions. She asks the questions, but she won't answer any questions. That's the coward that she is. Yeah, they did it. The picture just came up. Now, this had to do with the underwear thing. And instead of sending me the link, she just came in and posted it. Now, what are we using for a username? None. No name. Just how the hell can you have an account with no name? Came in under unknown. And American Eagle. And deleted it. This is what's weird about this. Now this is the same thing that the our famous user that we used to talk about all the time did. She would post something and then she would turn around and she would instantly delete it. And the same thing's happening again. This stuff never stays up. Um, because they seem to think that if they take it down, they don't have any legal liability. And that's, I got news for these people. Number one, uh, when you delete something after somebody's read it, it's on their phone. You can't delete anything on Telegram. And so this is evidence that can be used in any legal action down the road. And I think that's why that person who originated this material tried to delete it. But, once you send or notify someone of that material becomes archived in the account. And, so I have all those pictures. And the pictures have been sent to the injured party, along with the entire conversation on that particular account. And so that individual can be criminally or civilly liable when it comes to those pictures. And so, so we're starting that up again. So we can pretty well figure out who's behind that account because her behavior is the same every time she puts up one of these puppet accounts, sock accounts to be precise. So they're probably having this conversation with me blocked out of the room now. So I get to miss out on all the fun. But that's alright. Because that explains why this channel went dead all of a sudden. I mean, there hasn't been anything posted on here except for spam. Nope, back up again. Same picture. Behavior is exactly the same, so it's got to be her. And, but the photograph. Oh, okay, we archived that channel with that symbolism. So that can be archived for purposes. Because we've got the account is charging barging, CHARGING BARGING, and it's a mobile account. So somebody's doing this on their cell phone, smartphone, at least according to BitChute. Or not BitChute, but Telegram. So that we solved that mystery. So charging barging is a new sock account over on Telegram. Yeah, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And it gives her a chance to figure. She'll probably hit that sucker the minute that countdown is done. She'll come in with something. She always does. Probably wants to see my living room again. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I guess task force doesn't have anything to do with a national importance. I mean, she's supposed to be out there exposing all this child trafficking and all this other stuff going on, and instead she's sitting there waiting for a countdown so she can come in with another goofy post on a chat with 19 people watching it. Okay, charging barging is back with a picture of American Eagle underwear. American Eagle is the brand of underwear that somebody is wearing that was put up by Sasha Devereaux. Huh. That's weird. The person changed their name. How do you do that on Telegram where you put up the same account and you change the name? You know, now we have Sasha Devereaux posting on Telegram. See, this is what I mean about the sock accounts. I mean, this reminds me of radio. She used to do the same thing, and so did Astro. They would change. They had an account, but in the name header, they changed their name, and so now we got Sasha Devereaux on here. Oh, it's flowers. So that's what this is. I couldn't figure out what the flowers were. Somebody likes flowers. So let me do this just to show you what the deal is here. All right, I'm going to do my little process again. Yeah, I guess it is because this is only a matter. It didn't take long at all for this. Um, Okay. Now let me go back up here just in case he comes back again. I gotta. Low rent butt ranger. Yep. Now we've got Calvin and Klein underwear. See this Sasha. SD posted this one. Oh, that's weird. She's got more than one account. And she posted Sasha Devereaux under SD instead of the one with the flowers. Huh, that's interesting. Wondering what people do with their accounts. Alright, let me get a new comment. Okay. Okay, now we come back as Lawman Hughes, Hughs. Wild. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is what radio is doing. This is what radio used to do on Twitter all the time. So this is either radio or someone that has the same talent as radio. And I guarantee you, if this is the case, and this is how easy it is to make these accounts, Timmy's going to have a problem. Because radio's out to get him. She wants that reward. So. But this is one of the accounts that is posting this stuff over on Telegram and then immediately deleting it. And it's basically just underwear. This Sasha person has her pennies in a wad, over men's underwear. And then she comes in as Lawman Hughes. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. So, yeah, that basically proves that all these people over on the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force Telegram are not legitimate. It's all fake. It's people changing their names on a whim every second, pretending they're 100 different people. Now, we have live proof of this going on over on Telegram. So, they just expose themselves as a fraud. Out of these 438 members they're supposed to have, half of them probably don't even exist. And it's the same with BitChute. If it's this easy to change your account name over on Telegram, it's equally easy to do it over on BitChute. And this is something that I just remembered about Task Force. The Pentagon Pedophile Task Force on BitChute and on Telegram states that the task force that comes into this room and posts these posts is a fraud. It's not the real task force. It's a impersonator. No, still coming in with LH. So the fake account keeps coming in and out just like a person from Virginia used to do all the time. So it's probably the same person. Maybe that Danube person breaking her. No, it's not Danube because this person attacked Danube because Danube doesn't want this stuff up anymore. And this person has defied her wishes and put it up. And this person also declared that she was going to dox Danube Island. So that threat is out there. So Danube Island, if you're listening, whoever this LH person is over on Telegram has threatened to dox you because you demanded that the images that are showing up on Telegram not be posted. So, you're learning hard and fast that if you decide that you don't believe in Timmy anymore, you're going to get retaliated against. This is exactly what's going on. As Mert, why people are always here throwing him under the bus, Butterfly included. So many characters, it's always a pile on to Mert. Well, I don't recall being on good terms with Butterfly. Butterfly doesn't like me at all, to answer that question. And Infiltrated, why are you blocking me from all of your accounts? And see this post here, Infiltrated? This is why your channel is a fraud. Because this LH has come in here under another name, Devereaux, Sasha Devereaux, which if you go over to my channel, you'll see it up on my screen, and a dozen other accounts. So that means that out of the 438 members you have in this blog, or in this Telegram channel, probably 400 of them are fake accounts, sock accounts. There's no way to separate the impersonators from the genuine. So you can't count on numbers in your account as to the true numbers that you've got as a membership base. And that same thing goes for your other page that you've blocked me from. Telegram and Gab are both easy to infiltrate and put out fake impersonator accounts. It's very easy to do. BitChute is the same way. You can blow the numbers. So it is highly unlikely that Timothy has the numbers that are posted over on BitChute. You can't verify it. You can't verify that it's even Tim running any of these channels. Sitting there saying, oh, he played me a song, that's not going to cut it. Anybody can play a song. I mean, everybody knows every song that Tim Holmseth has ever made. So, not that it matters. I really don't care. You know, if it had not been about this thing with the Secret Service, I wouldn't even be talking about that guy tonight. And yet, they keep coming over to my channel. I mean, we got people in Telegram watching my channel. But what are their... let's see. Well, it's pathetic for anyone to post themselves in their gay-ass panties. I got news for you. That these are what was stolen from a Facebook account. These pictures are being posted without permission. It's being posted by someone who is creating fake accounts, impersonator accounts, on this Telegram channel. And IBT seems to think it's Astro, and that's probably one of the few things that IBT and I agree about. Because Astro has been after people that support Kim Picasio for over a decade. So, well, I think what happened there, Lori, is that uh, she took over the accounts, and is paying his expenses as a fee for the accounts, and she and anyone that assists her are handling the account. And you cannot rely on everything posted on any of these channels being from TCH. It's being done by handlers. And, this is why the only time you see him is in selfies. Because they're... Yeah, we got some homophobes over on that channel. Neely's case is basically on track to go to trial in the end of August, around the 22nd, I believe, is when jury selection starts. And what's the latest that I put up, or that I discuss, is that on the 8th of August there's going to be a status hearing to see if everybody's ready to go to trial, and that will have everything starting up on the date that has been up on the court docket for quite some time. What do I think of the Green Party? Well, they are primarily environmentalist. It's not a big party. They, whenever, like if they put up somebody as a candidate in the Green Party, they may get 4 or 5% of the vote, but they're spoilers more than anything. Yeah, this latest post is rather interesting. Butterfly Mama, I guess, is an enemy of everybody. They don't like her over on Telegram. She certainly doesn't like me. So any talk of her being allied with me is incorrect. She can't stand me. So she's basically kind of like a user without a following or something. I don't know. She supports who she supports. But getting back to the Green Party, I am not partisan to any group. There's stuff with the Greens that they do that I agree with, and some things that I don't. I would have to review the current political status of what they believe in to go through point by point what I think of them. But I had not intended on this being a political channel, although it seems to be going in that direction. Death penalty for Bot City, whatever that is. Green New Deal and libtards is pretty divisive. Well, the Green Deal, and there are parts of the Green New Deal that I actually support. I am strongly supporting uh, renewable energy. I think that it's a mistake to be overly reliant on petroleum products because you have to understand that petroleum products are finite. They're going to run out someday, and there ain't going to be any more. You're basically sucking up dead dinosaurs and putting it in your gas tank, and that just cannot last. And the only thing that is saved is, us right now is more fuel efficient cars, people going to alternative fuels, and so forth. But at some point, our dependence on petroleum products is going to have to end, or we're going to pay a very deep price for it. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, poor Butterfly Mania. She doesn't have any friends anywhere. Tried to warn her, but live and learn. But these people are all turning against each other. They're destroying themselves. There's actually no loyalty among these people at all. They turn on each other in a dime. Why did it? I didn't want the studio. Darn it. Her only friends are her own sock puppets. Well, that may or may not be true, IBT, but you're going to find you have got a lot of sock puppets on that channel. You just had a demonstration tonight of how easy it is to set up sock puppets on your channel or on whoever's channel this is. Uh, I've tried to tell you that, uh, and what happened to me was due to sock puppets. People were putting up sock puppets in my own name on Twitter and elsewhere, and I was getting blamed for things I didn't say or do. That's what that damn chat was all about. Is people imitating me on Pal Talk and putting up a chat that didn't even exist. And Tim can't seem to get that through his thick head. It's thick head. No, you may not impersonate using socks, but other people do. So, you're going to believe what you want to believe, IBT. There's nothing I can do about that. But you have no idea how many people are fooling around with your channel. And the number one person you need to worry about that is famous for this is a woman that goes by the handle Radio News. Now, she's not on the air anymore, but she's running around in her little RV, and it's rumored that she's looking for Timmy and she wants that reward. And, she's single woman, has a big pension from AT&T, along with her Social Security, so she's free to roam the country and do what she damn well pleases. I think it was Butterfly Mama insisting that you were the Jigsaw Man. Anything's possible, IBT. I don't know. I think it's stupid, considering this Jigsaw thing. Number one, it was somebody I never heard of. I had to research it. And, it's just stupid shit. I don't know what accusing me of being part of the finders and all this other stuff has to do with combating child abuse. I really don't. Don't be so sure about that, IBT. You have no idea of who radio is. You know, I had to put up with this woman for 5.5 years, and what I did is I took over that account because she slipped up, and I was able to get in there and get that account. But she still owns the domain. It's paid up for the next 3 years, the last I checked. But she is not on the internet, at least not, running a blog or anything. She's probably doing what she did before. At her peak, Radio News had over 100 sock accounts on different social media platforms. And so she's in here, and, she will find homesteads because she claims to be an electrical engineer, communications engineer, and a mechanical engineer. So she has the knowledge necessary to locate him if she wants to. No. Well, maybe. But radio's a little bit more um, elusive. She can have a sock and you'd never know it was her. And I don't think she'd be as sloppy as Butterfly. Um, she would come in here pretending to be someone that supports all you people, and in the background, she will screw you over. Don't underestimate radio. Don't think that, oh no, she won't find Timmy, because if she's determined enough, she'll find him. I guarantee it. She's always had a hard on for Homestead. Same way she had a hard on for me and Kim. She hates, period. She has no friends. She has no loyalty. And she blames Timmy for what's happened to her because of Timmy and me, I basically shut her down. And Radio News blog no longer exists. It's gone. And the only thing she has is an unhosted domain name. So, but no, IBT wasn't the person posting that. The person that was posting that is someone over on Telegram that runs around creating SEC accounts for the express purposes of attacking Levi. But these people have a blind loyalty to Timmy, and more power to them. I don't care anymore. There's nothing I can do. Well, she is wacko. IBT, the woman is crazy. Because she started out against Timmy, and then when we started against her, she started playing all of us against each other because she has no loyalty. She would play Kim against me against Kim, and using all these different sock accounts, and eventually we found out her real name, her real address, and we said, look, you keep this shit up, you're going to get blasted. And she shut down. Because she could have been taken to court. There is no evidence. I mean, Tim Holmseth has accused me of being a serial killer. He's accused me of all kinds of things. And you don't seem to care, IBT. So you're just as brainwashed as everybody else out there. And you're liable civilly because you keep posting this stuff on this channel. So you are defaming me just as much as Timmy is, if not more, because you take it as fact. Don't call me IBT. It says infiltrated by truth punisher. So what should I do? Call you IBTP? PP? So now you're truth punisher. Yeah, you're punishing the truth. All right, fine. You want to be called truth punisher. Because that's what you're doing. You're punishing the truth. You don't accept the truth, you punish it. So that's an accurate name. You've always been punishing the truth because you don't want to accept it. Well, if you're truth punisher, why are you calling yourself IBT? I don't get it. I see IBT infiltrated by truth. Yeah, you're confusing. Your whole channel is confusing. But, you punish the truth. You don't punish with the truth. You don't believe in the truth. You are a bald-faced liar just like Tim is. Because you believe lies. You believe lies about me. You'll believe lies about Kim. You believe lies about everybody else. You are absolutely refuse to tell the truth, to believe in the truth. It's up there. It says infiltrated by truth punisher. And on your other channel you had infiltrated by truth. Oh, jeez. That's between you guys and Homestead. Yeah. But you're stupid enough to believe in Homestead. It's pathetic. It shows what a low standard you live by to believe anything Homestead says. But, you're easily brainwashed. As is all you other people out on that channel. You're a bunch of morons. I was not friends with Homestead at what time. What I did is I gave him the benefit of the doubt before I learned the truth about him. And that is why radio is after me. The one time I came to Homestead's defense, radio said, you are on my radar for the rest of your life. And she fulfilled her promise. Because she hates Homestead. She hated me for coming to his defense at one time. And I have paid the price ever since. And now I have Homestead attacking me because I'm friends with Kim Picasio. So it's a no-win situation. You can't have friends, or there's going to be some guy out there that's going to lie about you and accuse you of murder and rape and all this other stuff. And this is exactly what Tim Homestead is doing. Well, I hold him in the lowest regard. He's a pathetic liar, so you're a fool for believing him. No, she's not a pedophile. She hates him because he's a pathological liar. And, it's like I said, eventually. Okay, question here. Did you feud with Alexander Goddard, the woman from West Virginia that moved to Ohio? And no, she did not terrorize a small town. Yes, I did have a feud with Goddard because she was friends with radio at the time. And it was only, once Alexandra found out that radio had been lying about me all this time and was playing games with all of us, that she dropped her support of radio. And we agreed to quit fighting. Yeah, I did stick up for the town, but at the same time, there was a problem up there. Now, you people seem to think it's okay to rape a teenager, to rape a child, which is what these two individuals were eventually convicted of. They were convicted of what's known as digital rape. And it was a digital rape of a child because she was a teenager. She was under the legal age, so she was legally a child in the state of Florida, or in Ohio. Now, I disagreed with the way Alexandra handled some of the situation up there. But in the end, Alexandra did succeed in getting these two individuals convicted. Okay, this is an interesting statement, Infiltrated. You're saying if Homestead had nothing on any of you, you wouldn't have made your life's work, Timmy and Randy. So you're saying that Tim Homestead can accuse me of murder, Tim Homestead can accuse me of rape, Tim Homestead can accuse me of child trafficking, Tim Homestead can say I look like a Whitey, whatever his name is, and I look like the bridge guy, and I look like this person, the last person, and I'm just supposed to ignore it. I say, well, I'm not guilty. I'll just let them say this, and they can call my employers, and they can file police reports saying I'm all these things, and I just, no big deal. That's bullshit. You know, tell you what, why don't I do that to you, Infiltrated? Why don't I call up Canada and say, hey, this woman's a serial rapist, this woman's a child trafficker, this woman's a murderer. See how you like it. I didn't do anything to Homestead. Homestead did it to himself. Tim Homestead is going around saying he's something he's not. He's no war correspondent. He has nothing to do with the President of the United States. That he's just admitted it because this all came about because of David Street. David Street told him all this stuff. There you go. You just said it. Because you would retaliate badly. That's what I'm doing. Infiltrated, IBT, Truth Punisher, whatever you want to call yourself. I am retaliating against the lies of Tim Homestead. That's the point I'm trying to... Donald Trump has never heard of Tim Homestead. I talked to a staffer down in Mar-a-Lago, and I say, who the hell are you talking about? We never heard of this guy. He has nothing to do with Trump. Trump has no idea who this guy is. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. If you go over on Timmy's blog, and I'll even put it, well, look at what Timmy's doing to Levi. He's trying to get it to where he can't get a job. You know, that's his stated goal. Timmy wants to see Levi personally unemployed. Now, Sarah, Tim Homestead has a whole section over on his blog, and this is the section on me over on his blog. And media perverts William Murtaugh and Levi Page. Florida's most famous creep, William Murtaugh, employs Timmy Homestead has dead bodies in his vehicle, which is a lie. Something similar, Florida man William K. Murtaugh touts role in federal investigation tracking children that were taken overseas. That's false. Alleged child serial killer panics after report made to TBI in Summer Wells case. So right here on September 10th, 2021, Timothy Charles Homestead claims to have sent information to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation involving me in the Summer Wells case. So there you go. Tim Homestead never should have started on me in the first place. Yeah, I see a stolen image of me again. You know, plagiarism. PPTF, CIA finders caught targeting mother who protected her child after anal rape in foster care. Delphi police chief receives phone calls from man with voice that sounds like suspect. Victim of South Florida shooting dubbed the QAnon murder was a congressional oversight contractor. No, he was not. There's never been any proof that he was that. And on and on and on and on it goes. And on July 11th, 2020, he started calling me filthy Mert. 2020. Confession of serial killer suspected to result in arrest of U.S. murder. Someone by the name of Witness 1 Live in chat log confessed to murdering 6 children. False accusation once again, TBI. Yeah, and he's been doing this for years. And this is in the new blog. Mystery man bragged online about raping and murdering children. NSA captured it. False. And this is all based on a chat that law enforcement says is counterfeit, never existed. I hadn't done anything. I just told him that what he says is a lie. Same thing I do now. And this is, this goes back 2020. And let's see, we go back. Is that Arizona foster care torture? What does this have to do with me? Dirty, dirty man. That's what a high-level source. Here's the man who is working with Broward County Court officers to provide news coverage of Phil McConnell's case. So he's against freedom of the press. And it goes on and on and on. Filthy Murd is at it again. LOL. May 12, 2020. All about me. Attorney General Michael Flynn's digital army. About me. Florida man claims he's on federal task force tracking kidnapped children. I never said that. Florida man calls Pierce County, Wisconsin sheriff to file police report against news reporter covering 5G tower story. Didn't do that. And it wasn't Timmy got it wrong. That's not a 5G tower. The 5G is still not in the area where the tower's located. He doesn't know shit about cell towers. Secret Service and psycho connected to Phil McConnell's lawyer Howard Son stalking news reporter with death threats and rape. Jack Nicholson style. Another lie. And we go on. February 10th, 2019. January 30th, 2019. January 7th, 2019. December 19th, 2018. December 1st, 2018. November 24th, 2018. And this is just in the new blog. Tim Homseth has been attacking me since 2008. This is 2022. Do the math. That's 14 years. He should have never have laid into me in the first place. He never will lay off. This is the problem. He's obsessed with me. This is, and it's already too late. He's damaged me beyond repair. And his dipshit handler comes in here and says I ought to get a job at Walmart. I cannot get a job at Walmart because they check social media. I am getting off them. And it's like I said, now, infiltrated. You believe everything that Tim Homseth says. Well, if you do, then you have to understand that he is a prominent citizen. He is a public official. He is an individual whose actions are in the public interest. He makes all kinds of claims. Now he is claimed to be a war correspondent. That elevates his importance to the public. Why should Kim Picasio send me a paycheck? I don't do anything for her. I'm not an employee of and this is another lie. I'm not an employee of Kim Picasio. Well, not entirely, but at the same time, I don't agree with the way Timmy and Randy have treated Levi Page. I do not work for her. Prove it. Find the paperwork. You're such a good detective. But one of the office of Donald J. Trump. Yeah, they're spamming his channel again. Yeah, but you will never, ever believe in the truth. So, this is why it's not worth, this is why I'm giving up on you people. Because you absolutely positively will not believe the truth. Ever. Doesn't matter how much proof you get. My channel is on the paperwork. See, this is another lie that Timmy's. If I'm on the paperwork for this stupid thing with Donald Trump, then this is another. He's elevated his defamation against me. I'll retire off of Kim and Randy when they come out and retract everything they said about me. How about that? I have said that before. If Timothy Holmseth and Randy Erickson publish a paper that says I'm not guilty of anything that they have stated about me, and they retract everything they say about me, I will back off. Well, I just, it's hard to put into words, but it's an attitude problem he had. He just, he's like me. He's got a bad temper, and it got the better of him. But I just felt there were better ways to handle it. Well, there you go then. You tell me to lay off Tim, yet they're not going to publish. Your channel is 100% propaganda that will end badly for you. Oh, so you're threatening me now. And no, Tim will not retract his lies, his defamation. And you're telling me I should back off. Bullshit. Nona protection. What the hell is a Nona protection? Well, of course, I have an attitude problem for that matter. I get pissed off when people like Tim lie about me. Tim and Randy have both broken the law, but the law enforcement, he's just too small potatoes to be bothered with. He's unimportant. No, a prediction. Fine. I'm 71 years old. I don't have much time left on this planet. Probably me. I have a lot of attitude. No, we tell the truth about him. He lies about me all the time. You lie about me all the time. Everything I say about Homestead is the truth. Now you cry? I'm not crying. All I ever wanted was to be left alone. But, you guys want to play your little game. You're the one watching this channel right now. I don't. No. It's not worth it. It absolutely is not worth it. Look at what's being said about me by Timmy and Randy. I don't know if he is or not. I think he's an independent like me. Because I've heard him criticize Democrats. That's something you need to ask Levi, because I'm not sure. Did he say how much they were paying BM? Who is BM? Oh. No, I have not met Fireman John in person. Well, I'm not associated with Butterfly. Butterfly doesn't like me as much as you don't. So don't. What the hell's going on with this? No, he's not. What's he done? He's not an enemy. Monograph isn't an enemy of mine. I mean, he's done nothing for me to get pissed off at. He has different points of view on stuff, but you know, I don't really listen to his webcasts anymore because I've moved on to other things. No, you don't. She's likely a Democrat. Um, Matter of fact, I think she is a Democrat. You know, voting records is public information. You find a lot of this stuff out. Yeah, it says that every year. October surprise. Yeah. This Q stuff is funny. Uh, Sarah, she claims to have, or at least had direct contact with him. And, as far as I'm concerned, she worships him. Can't do anything wrong. No, it's this IBT thing again, or let's see, who says you're a terrorist? Uh, Jeremy. Oh, Oath Keepers support Donald Trump, you dumb moron. Jeez. Yeah, you punished the truth, all right. It's funny. I guess she took over for task force. She's as brainwashed as task force is. Yeah, personally, I don't care who Jeremiah's with. But the Oath Keepers is, yeah, Astro sent that to me. So what? I don't care what he's a member of. Fireman John should stick his O's up his shoe. Oh, a-hole. Complete stranger, you've never met the guy, you don't know anything about him. He's spent his entire life saving lives. He spends 10 minutes moderating my chat, and all of a sudden you attack him. See, the only reason you attack Fireman John, is because he was a moderator on my channel for 10 minutes. Now, you don't know anything. You don't know shit. The way you run your business shows that you know nothing. People ought to read the reviews about your business, and then they'd understand the kind of person you are. Not necessarily, Leslie. People have. You have tons of screenshots on him. Oh, you've been stalking him. Interesting. I suppose you'll start publishing these screenshots. That'll be the day. I guess as soon as someone starts editing the stuff on. Well, you want to get into my business and into John's business. I mean, kind of double standard here, isn't it? Infiltrated, you seem to want to get into everybody else's business. You already did. I don't have a business. My life is pretty well shot. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, why are you so scared, Infiltrated? Truth Punisher, whatever you want to call yourself. Why are you so worried? I mean, if you've done nothing wrong, everybody knows who you are. You doxed yourself a long time ago, so everybody knows who you are. They know the name of your business. They know the city you operate in. And they know the complaints that have been done in... Oh, yes, you have. You're doing it now. You've made threats against me. You threatened to mail leaflets to all my neighbors. Defaming me. It's a good way to get yourself in court and to get your business taken away from you. The funny thing here is, you people over on Telegram, is I don't care anymore. I'm backing away from Timmy. I'm changing my formats. I started changing it last week. The only reason I mentioned Tim tonight was because of this damn thing that he sent about David Strait. That happens to be newsworthy. I don't give a damn about your business. You can go ahead and screw the public all you want. I don't care. It's just that you're a damn hypocrite because you're in my business. You comment about me, you support. No, I am going to get off Homeseth as my primary subject. The only time I discuss Homeseth is when he pulls a stunt like he did tonight, because that's a subject of national interest. He has made a serious accusation to the Secret Service of the United States, an accusation that could get David Lester Straight put in prison for the rest of his life. And so, fine. And LCD, fine. My numbers are dropping, then maybe you people will stop listening to me and quit paying attention to me. I mean, you people are the ones over here watching my channel. You are in my business right now because you post stuff about me on this channel and you support a man that has ruined my life. That's getting into my business. You have threatened me with leave Timmy alone, leave Timmy alone, let him lie about all these people. Jesus. How stupid can one? I'm surprised you're able to run a business. You are incredibly stupid. Unbelievable. I don't care about Jeremiah. I haven't talked to Jeremiah in years. I don't give a damn about him. Why the hell are you so worried about him? I'm not worried about David Straight, but when a man who claims to have a close association with a former president of the United States makes an accusation and reports this individual to the Secret Service, it's a matter of public interest. You seem to have a problem comprehending that. This is the Secret Service we're talking about here. This isn't Sheriff Buford Justice we're talking about here. We are talking about the Secret fucking Service of the United States. This is an agency that's one of its duties is to protect and defend the President of the United States or former presidents of the United States and other top government officials. And when somebody makes an accusation like that, it needs to be looked into. Because Tim Homeseth is claiming that David Straight claimed to be a member of the services. Would I... Leslie? No, I wouldn't. Kim is currently married to her husband. So that, you people are so stuck on Kim based on what Tim Homeseth has said about him. Period. Snoozing on the job. What the hell's that about? Thank you, sir. Didn't the top guy at the SS resign recently? I don't know. I haven't paid any attention to that. Maybe he did. People resign all the time. But maybe somebody did resign from there. Jeez. But, the thing I find, I don't know. Why are you so stuck on Kim Picasio? What's the big deal here? I mean, there's cougars all over the country. I mean, Randy apparently has a weakness for a younger man. I mean, Randy and Tim aren't married yet, Did you pull their website up, All Rainbows and Daisies? I don't think they care. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, good night, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. I don't care about cougars. Well, she doesn't sell babies, so, there's no reason to... this is another lie by Tim. She is not involved in baby sales or baby kidnapping or any of that stuff. This is a big lie that Tim has told. No, she did not. And I'm sick of your lies. I'm sick of Timmy's lies. It's just... Co-workers? Sue what? They don't have anything to sue for. You know, Tim Holmseth runs away. He won't defend himself in court. She took him to court for defaming him with this restraining order. And rather than defend himself, he ran away like the little chicken shit that he is. If Timmy believes in what he believes in, he would go to court. He won't do it. What in the hell are you talking about? Again, there's nothing there. You know, Craig Sawyer sued, and look where it got him. No, nobody tried to kill him. Those things are fake. I've examined those. I've done forensic analysis of those emails. They're fake. Just like half the accounts on this channel is fake. You're all a bunch of fakes. I didn't report him dead at all. I said that there is a belief that he's dead. No, I'm not. I don't have any other accounts. Well, you're bullshit too, Infiltrated. If you want me to quit calling you Infiltrated, then change your username to Truth Punisher. Because I see Infiltrated by Truth up there. She probably is. So what? You know, why do you guys care so much? This is what I don't understand. She's not guilty of anything. You people are fixated. You know, this has absolutely, positively nothing to do with missing and exploited children. Nothing. Now he's attacking Adam Wall, or attacking the Walshes. Saying something about a movie gorilla tore his head off or something. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I mean, he's gone off the deep end with this stuff over on BitChute. Jesus. You know, and you guys believe this shit. Adam Walsh's head ripped off by a 10-foot gorilla. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Because Jesus Christ, you people ask the stupidest question, and again, she's a woman in her prime. I mean, typical woman, I'd be surprised if she wasn't horny. But she's got her husband to take care of that situation, so. Because, no, I'm not. I'm not going to explain it because it's none of my damn business. I mean, you people, this is like the National Enquirer. I mean, this has absolutely nothing to do with anything. The woman has a right to her privacy. She has a right to live her life without morons like you trying to barge into it. Yes, I do. I think she's a nice-looking woman. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, and guess what? We didn't hear a thing from Tim Holmseth for over a year. Almost 2 years. And I pushed him into making the video where he stood in front of a closet with a fake shirt on and said, "Hi, Craig." He finally came out of the closet. Yes, I find Kim attractive, okay? Jesus Christ. Feel like I'm moderating a soap opera. Well, I don't believe that David Lester Strait was ever in the Secret Service or anything with it. He's just as much of a fake as Timmy is. Well, she is now. At the time, yeah, I put that up 2 years ago because he disappeared. There was nothing about Tim Holmseth anywhere. So I put that up, just like Tim Holmseth put up that I look like Tim, this Bulger guy, or I'm the suspect in the Delphi murders, or I'm a suspect in this murder, that murder. Yeah, fair is fair. This is Tim Holmseth way of putting things. So, I, again, like I said before, I don't care about Jeremiah. Can I play that recording of David? It's on Tim Holmseth's blog, or on his BitChute page. You pay the recording of it. What's so gross? Why do you keep demanding I play it? It's on Tim Holmes's blog. Yes, I did. Briefly. He came down and met, oh, what the hell is his name? They had a ceremony over at, do the hard news. How can I do the hard news? Timmy's preventing me from doing the hard news. Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I met the guy for like 5 minutes. I said, hello, how are you? My name's Merton, blah, blah, blah. And that was it. He went and, took part in the ceremony, and that was the end of that. Tim Holmseth has done shit. Yeah, Tim Holmseth based all of his claims on David Lester Strait. David Lester Strait was the main intermediary between him and the president. No, I have not personally met Levi Page. No, I've listened to the file. I'm not going to play it. I've listened to it. I listen to all that stuff just out of curiosity. But again, if David Lester Strait is guilty of all this stuff, then maybe they'll finally do something about it. Yes, I have met Alex Goddard. Now, the people in the chat have heard it. I mean, everybody's heard it. I mean, and I don't spread bullshit. This is, again, you just reiterated. This is a channel with 12 people in it. I have no influence with anybody. Yes, I have. I met him when I went down for the hearing. Nice guy. I mean, you apparently missed that webcast because, I talked about it. Well, whatever you say, I don't care. All your life is bullshit, so, we agree on something. Both our lives are bullshit. No, I have not. I have never met Jeremiah. I think the closest I came to meeting him was chatting with someone that I thought was him on Twitter. But I never talked to him. Never met him personally, never talked to him on the phone or anything. And again, we're doing this soap opera stuff. I don't know. You'd have to ask Mike that. Well, I'll tell you something. John Regan is dead. Been dead for over a decade. Tim has got that completely wrong. Well, tell you what, I'll send them the link to it because it's David Lester Strait reported to U.S. Secret Service. I mean, they can go over to the High Command blog and see this. I'll put the damn thing in the room. Everybody, there's people like Glow that follow and post about Tim all the time. They do, you know. But I just put the David Lester Street story in my room. No, never met Craig. I don't have any association with Craig. Everybody thinks that we're allies. We're not. I think I talked to him once or twice on Twitter, and that's it. There's no working relationship of any kind with David Lester Street. None. Yeah, sure you did. Well, all Tim Holmseth had to do was get on the frickin' air. He waited a year, and all he did was put himself up wearing a fake T-shirt and a little sign that said Greg. That was it. After a frickin' year, there were people on Timmy's side asking, "Where the hell is Tim?" They're doing it now. There's people out there that don't believe half the stuff is Levi. Hands down, Levi. Tim Holmseth is a blithering idiot. Goes around saying he's a war correspondent. He's no such damn thing. Yeah, Timmy's guilty of lazy reporting. Boy, you sure want that recording in my room. I just put the damn link in there to it. I think Kim is more attractive, hands down. Kim is so ashamed of herself, she puts up a 30-year-old picture of herself. Yeah, we're back up to 14. Interesting. 24-second audio he won't play. Where the hell is this 24-second audio, by the way? Yeah, I really don't care. I mean, if Jeremiah's stronger. Alright, now I got BitChute up on here. Where is this? Tim Holmseth is a fat slob. So all I see is a washed up actress talking on BitChute right now. I'm a Catholic. Or a former Catholic. After the crap that's going on, I can't believe a God would allow this kind of stuff to go on. If Holmseth has done anything, he's made me question if there is even a God. Okay, so I just put the link to this in my chat. The following was posted on Gab account by Timothy Charles Holmseth today. Alright. Because all I see is a fat, washed up actress on here blabbing away. So let me bring up. Alright, shit, I don't care. Nobody watches this channel anyway. So let's see. Control B. The fart command. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, folks, I am going to bring this in the channel because this weirdo over on Telegram wants me to play it. So, let's see. Why not? Share screen, Chrome tab, fart command. Okay, now I gotta make sure. Do 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 do. See. Now, see, the only problem with this is he puts that damn song in there, and it's a copyright violation. So if this music starts up, I gotta shut this off. That's one of the reasons I don't play his material. All right, somebody's gonna have to give me an audio check. Let me know if this comes over. God damn it! I can't play this. He keeps putting this music in there, and this is copyright protected. I'm not going to get my channel tagged because of this damn music. You guys are going to have to get a copy of this without the song. So the link is in my room, so help yourself. What do you mean bullshit on another level? That's a copyrighted song on there. That's not an unknown artist. Yeah, don't you know anything about copyright laws? Jeez. This stupid woman's trying to get me into a copyright strike. Ain't happening. And it's not an unknown artist. Everybody knows who this person is. All right, let me do it this way. The recording that she's playing right now in her telegram. Oh, I just messed that up. Okay, it's 24 seconds long. Let me run this to the beginning. I'm gonna have to play it through my cell phone because he puts that idiotic music up on there, and I haven't got time to cue it. All right, this is supposed to be David Lester straight, so let's see. Oh, okay. Come on.
How did you get the clearance? How the hell? Was that through Melania?
I have Secret Service clearance.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have guarded President Bush once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but anyway,
how did you get the clearance? How the hell? Was that through Melania?
I have Secret Service clearance.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have guarded President Bush once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but anyway,
how did you get the clearance? How the hell? Was that through Melania?
All right, that pretty well gets the gist of what she wants. Now, Truth Punisher, apparently you weren't around. I read the entire transcript of this call on this channel. He right down below this thing. All right, get over here. Right here, in the letter, I read this entire letter on the air that he sent to the Secret Service. Everything's right there. See it? You sit there and you call me a chicken and all this bullshit. I posted this at the beginning of the show. I mean, this is proof that you don't pay attention to anything because I put this up there. It's in the first half of my show. It says right there, in July of 2019, Agent Strait, Oregon, now Texas, told me during a recorded telephone call that he viewed videos of Vice President Mike Pence raping a little boy. I read this word for word in my entire show. So this show will come up again on YouTube, and you can see it for yourself. No, I am not Sarah Seeks the Truth. Or I don't know, you're asking somebody else, I guess. But it's all right there. Both parts of it. And now it's on the channel. All his letter that there's no proof that he sent it is on there. And this is for more information regarding David Strait, I will direct you to Erickson v. Blank 8L. Why did he drop the co-party in the filing? Because if this is a matter of a court record, he can put up who the second party in this, and there's no legal ramifications. It's 20 seconds long, 24 seconds long. You have to go through the video to find the segment that I just played. But she put it up on Telegram. I don't know how to download it from there. But it's on Telegram. Jeez. Leslie, I don't know what political office she ran for or would have run for. She's a resident of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm a resident of Apopka, Florida. It's a different district. So unless she ran for something, say a senator, I wouldn't be able to vote for her. But, I would have to know her specific issues. I don't vote based on party alone. I base my vote on what the individual believes in. And no, she's not running for anything. This is the point. I think what she was saying is at one time, well, Leslie, the thing of it is, it's pretty hard to. I think Cobra's in a lot of trouble, I think David Strait's in a lot of trouble because that's fraud. He is not and never was affiliated with the Secret Service or the FBI, CIA, or any of that. He's a phony. Leslie, yes, I could if I could afford her. But she doesn't practice that area of law. So. Yeah, the thing about it is Tim Holmseth relied on what David Strait claimed when he wrote all this stuff. So you talk about somebody that's a sloppy reporter. No, I have never met or talked to Nancy Grace. And I don't particularly like Nancy Grace's style. I believe she's abrasive. I believe what she did to Melinda Duckett was wrong, and it's my opinion she was responsible for Melinda Duckett's suicide. Infiltrated, whatever you want to call yourself. Why don't you change that header? Yeah, it's. The thing of it is yeah, there was a recording, but the thing of it is in the beginning of my live stream, I played the entire, I basically read the letter. He says this is part of his letter that he wrote. And he sent a copy to attorney Peter Tickton. Well, maybe she did. I don't know. Where is Leonard Padilla now? I guess he's back out west where he came from. I think he's either California or Arizona. Immediately after the Haley Cummings case, the early part of it, he went back to where he lives. You should do a show where you play all the recordings back to back. Fine. Um, gather them up and send them to me in a way that I cannot put Tim's stuff on the air because he's got copyrighted music on there. I'm more than willing to talk to Bonnie or Butterfly or anybody else that wants to come on this show. You know, I don't think David Straight knows I exist. I don't know how to get a hold of him to begin with, but he's more than welcome to come on the show. Nancy Grace is former Atlanta. Yeah, I think she sold. I remember when she sold that house. I mean, she's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. All these people in media of her stature got bucket loads of money. Well, somebody must be lying then, because all I know is we got a recording out there of David Straight saying that he was part of the Secret Service. So probably Nancy Grace. I mean, I don't know Kim's finances, and mainstream media has reported on probably Levi Page because I'm on, I'm only I'm on Social Security, so Levi Page probably makes a hell of a lot more than I do. Hmm. That's interesting. Yet we have a recording of David Straight saying he was a member of the Secret Service. So, you know, David Straight's going to have to account for this. Because we got a recording out there of someone alleged to be David Straight saying he's had Secret Service clearance and protected Bush and all this stuff. So, I'll keep an eye on it. Now there has been no fight between Kim or Levi that I'm aware of. Make David your new muse. There's a. What's funny is there's actually, I think it was who was it that did that video where he actually tried to help a pedophile get custody of his children. I thought that was rather interesting. And, I am not an ally of David Lester Straight by any stretch. I don't support him. I don't believe in him. None of that. I just don't. People want to send me links of anything that they want to say about David Straight. Well, he does. I don't think he has Secret Service clearance. I know he's not my friend. The thing of it is, there's all kinds of people out there that claim they have these kind of credentials, and he's just small potatoes, and the government's not interested in him. That's why he's getting away with this shit. Sooner or later they're going to catch up to him. He didn't see the rape of the little boy. That's the thing. It didn't happen. It's Pence, not Peace. it's bullshit. Pence, Pence is not a pedophile. Pence did not rape any kids or any of that shit. Yeah, he's small potatoes. For whatever strange reason, the government's not interested in David Strait right now. So, well, you want to believe that Pence is a pedophile? Go ahead. Yeah, I don't support Pence politically anyway. What about the 33-degree Mason that they welcomed in their fold in Kentucky? I just, um, it's just another one of these nutty conspiracy theories. It makes common sense. If the government was interested in David Strait would be in jail right now. Simple as that. It's the government doesn't fool around with this stuff. I mean, he's one of 10, 20, 30, 40,000 of these nutballs running around professing all this bullshit, and it's just he hasn't risen to the level that the government is interested in him yet. Oh God, here we go with a scam. Well, they might be. I don't know. I don't consider myself an expert on these things. If the federal government is investigating David Strait, fine. Because if he's breaking the law, he needs to be punished for it. Simple as that. Just they might be covertly investigating Timothy Holmseth for all we know. I don't believe they are, but you never know. I don't think Tim Holmseth is important enough for the government to be bothered with. People don't believe that the government's investigating anybody. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. What the hell is all this shit? Oh, Margaritaville's another piece of work. Yeah, it's Nancy Grace. Astro used to do this all the time. Oh, Leslie McPhee, you changed your name again. Same pictures. I was sent the same picture on like 20 different Slack accounts. It seems to be we go through this revolving door when it comes to these pictures. So, nice set of headlights no matter who it is. I'm not going to stop about Holmseth. I mean, Holmseth is the one responsible for this recording. Now all of a sudden you want me to stop about him. Make up your mind. Whew. It's funny. I'm sitting here talking to this individual over on Telegram. So I'm kind of leaving you guys out of the conversation here. Sorry about that. But I focus on the real story. Yeah, the focus on the real story is that Tim Holmseth is a fraud, the PPTF is a fraud, and David Lester Strait is an alleged fraud. And that Tim Holmseth is stirring against him when David Lester Strait is responsible for him being where he is right now. That David Lester Strait is responsible for the PPTF. Alright, enough of this. Let me go see what this is about. I think I got. Oh, thank you for that. Let's see. let's see if I'm going to bring this in somehow. Well, I have been sent a link of that recording, and I'm going to try and bring it in the room. Somebody edited out the copyrighted music. Okay, I won't bring it in then. Because she messed up on the recording. She's trying to get the context where the recording is because well, it probably is Astro. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. She takes it away the minute she posts it anyway. No, but Holmseth puts copyrighted music in his videos, and we have to take it out in order to prevent a copyright strike, and that's what she's doing right now. Nancy Grace again? Oh no, that was Kim Pacazio on Nancy Grace. Or no, this is Fox. Yeah, so that's another thing that used to bug Timmy is because Tim was getting on national television, and he couldn't do it no matter what. He even allegedly got thrown out of CNN trying to get in there. And they said, get out of it. Escorted him off the property. Well, that's fine, but I can't put them on my channel. That's why I don't link to Paula's stuff, because she has copyrighted music on there. Yeah, he tried to bust his way on TV. That's how desperate he is for attention. And they said, you either leave or you're going to get arrested. So he had to leave. All right, who is the woman on the left? I'm not understanding that. We are Q. Oh boy, they're putting up Q shit. World's funniest pig farmer. Okay. Hmm. 18 online. Ah. Yeah, a picture of Timmy in sunglasses. Reminds me a lot of the Delphi bridge guy. Who knows? This might be the Delphi bridge guy we got up here. Well, I already played the recording, Laurie, so. Oh, this is a video where he was allegedly playing with himself. Well, you've already had the recording on, so you can go ahead and go to bed if you want. Infiltrated, and I'll just have to I'm going to figure out a way to download that recording you put up on your channel, but the only problem is it's scrolled up forever. A fat slob is what he is. Some people have no taste. Just be sure to hold your breath. Fine, I don't care what you think of it. Yeah, you have good taste, all right. Are you the one that was making love to your cell phone? Yeah, one of you yo-yos got onto a audio where you were making love to a smartphone. That's the goofiest thing I ever heard of. That's weird phone sex to sit there and literally make out with a phone. Usually you're talking dirty with someone on the other end of the line instead of sitting there. Well, why not, Leslie? Maybe you could have another child out of wedlock. You know, none of the kids that Home Seth has fathered are part of. You know, he didn't marry a single one of them. Not one. And you know, he doesn't talk about his oldest daughter. His oldest daughter, he doesn't talk about her. For a long time, we didn't even know who she was. Now, why do you suppose that is? Why doesn't he mention his oldest daughter? Oh, he's definitely not a saint. It's alleged that he's having an affair with a married woman. He's also, yeah, what's her name? You know, he had two daughters. Prove it. Prove he's not having an affair. No, I'm not lying. I'm giving an opinion. It's my opinion. You know, when he retracts the stuff that he says about me, I'll think about it. All right. Now, why am I not getting audio? Okay, what I'm doing is okay, now I think I'm gonna do this again. Yeah. Stealing images of me again, I see. Yeah, that's back when I had my I did a live stream outside. Okay, let me try this again. Well, if a kid's are nobody's business, why did he put pictures of two of his children on the cover of his book? And he's not in any danger. This is a lie you tell about him. He's not in any danger. Nobody cares about Timmy. Yeah, that's definitely Astro. She's put that up about Alexander for years. Oops, I didn't want video file. We're getting there. We're getting there. Share screen. Uh, can you give me the time stamp on when he started? And it didn't come up. What is this? And let me. Who the hell is that? That was Moy. So you're claiming to be Randy? Okay. At 19. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and bring this in the room. Share screen. Chrome tab. There it is. Okay, now. Good Christians and Lynn's camp. Now he doesn't support Lynn now. You haven't been paying attention. Okay. Kind of interesting that Tim Holmsath is taking pictures of himself in front of a yacht. This is a guy that's not supposed to be interested in money. And yet we got 4 pictures of him in front of yachts. And 2 of them have been sold immediately after he took those pictures. Bad interesting. Alright. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, now I guess we'll just let this play through and see what... See, we're not getting the audio. This is what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, chubby little thing. Yeah, you should see the full body shot of her. Boy, she's like a sumo wrestler. Calling the woman in that picture chubby. I'm not getting any audio at all off this thing. Let me see. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Whoop. Let me go back. Da 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 da. It's bad on my part. Let me pull this out. I got to start this all over again. This is the same mistake I make every time I do this. Share screen. Share system audio. Okay, let me re-cue this. Now, when I do this, I got to remember to share the audio. I've done this before. Just make this mistake every time. All right. All right, now let me see. All right, I'm going to try this again. All right, why are we not? Okay, we're at 35 seconds. What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I'm not getting any audio even on the other computer. So something's not right. Yeah, for some reason this thing doesn't like me because it's not playing the audio at all. Yeah, Well, good night. Yeah, 12:08. Yeah, you'll turn into a. Well, you're already a pumpkin. Maybe you'll turn into a rat. Timmy Homeless Animus List for Children's Crusade. Please share able date. This is 2019. Oh yeah, Timmy hates everybody. Carl. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Laurie. I can't get it to work. um, Let me put Google Chrome back up. I'm gonna do. For whatever reason. Yeah, see, it's like zero. See, I'm not getting it on my computer without sharing it, and I can still. See, yeah, that recording is. Monograph's recording came through, but yours isn't coming through. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, because it's what I'm doing is I put the YouTube link up, and yeah, walk on, yeah, sleep tight. I didn't know you were. See, I'm in the middle of the typing, and it's not doing anything. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, we did get the. She's gone off, and she's gone Betty by anyway. Yeah, I hit the share audio, but it's not even playing on YouTube. See, I can play it on YouTube before I share it, and it's not playing at all. Because I can go down to your Kim Picasio is my witness video, and that comes through fine. So it's something in that recording. So I don't know what to tell you. That's just one of those things. For some reason, that particular recording did not come through. Huh. Audio released because 28. See, I'm at 36 seconds and that's not doing any good. See, this is I've got leak audio released by Tim Holmes south of David Strait. Uh, that's the title. Because then you got recently uploaded and you've got Kim with Monograph on. Let me go to your channel. That might be show more. Subscribe. Recently uploaded. Why are we into milli? Okay, now this isn't getting what I want. This channel has no videos. Okay. It threw me out of the private. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only one coming up on the unlisted. So I'm not going to be. That might be why I can't share it. Because if it's an unlisted, it won't let me. It won't let me bring the link into the room. It lets the video in for whatever reason, but it won't let the audio in. So, more than likely, that's what's going on. That's the only thing I could think of, is that because it's an unlisted video, it's not coming through. Terrence, I really don't know. And I really don't care. I mean, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I just find it strange that a married woman is running around with an unmarried man who's not her husband all over the United States. So something's not right with that whole deal. But, again, I really don't care. If that's their thing, that's their thing. No, it's not the witches. It's the way YouTube is set up, because I played a previous recording by that person and it came through. So, colleagues, whatever. Believe what you want to believe. That's, I don't care. And that's, if you want to believe in that piece of shit, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. So I'm not even going to try. It's one of the reasons that I'm trying to change this format. It's kind of hard to do when this real or fake high command come in here and hijack my channel. If high command would stay away from here, it would make it easier for me to move on. And, if Tim's going to put up stuff about David Strait of the nature he did, it's going to get published. Because it's a matter of public interest. If you're making that kind of accusations against David Strait, then it's going to be reported on. Simple as that. So, any accusation of that nature is going to get reported. And if I decide to put in the fact that I don't believe what he's saying, no, I don't. I don't drink alcohol. It's not that I'm a teetotal or anything. I just don't feel like it. It's not important to me. I think it's a waste of money. Oh, Lynn doesn't care. Lynn doesn't care either. Lynn could care less about Tim Holmes. This is getting into, I'm not answering questions about Kim. If you want questions about Kim, you talk to Kim. I don't, that's an invasion of her privacy, and I'm not going to do it. You must be a teetotal or something. You don't believe people should drink. That's just, that's all fine and good, but, what people do is really fine. Take it whatever way you want it. It's, why are you so concerned about Kim? I mean, geez, you're obsessed. I would presume he does. I don't care if he does or not. You can assume. I mean, a lot of people drink. So what's the big deal? I mean, the basis for all these pictures that Astro puts up is allegedly he got drunk. Because, I don't know if he does or not. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. It's most, I don't care. Unlike you, I don't care. I mean, do you drink? I mean, you don't put your real name up. You sit there and you got initials that stand for Leslie McPugh. Well, maybe he does. I don't care. Jeez. Uh-oh, the queen is dead. Ding dong, the queen is dead. The queen is dead. Ding ding ding. Yeah. LM, you sure are obsessed tonight. Butting your nose up people's asses business. Could you put drunk Levi? Again, I don't care. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. and she deletes it. Too late, but she deletes it. Yeah, this is what's funny about this LM is she'll put stuff up and then delete it. Doesn't leave anything up. Kind of interesting. Yeah, good night. I'm about ready to close this down anyway. They're getting weird over on Telegram. Well, weirder than usual. I don't know, Terrence. I'm getting a bunch of questions from this LM person about people who drink or don't drink. I don't know. I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, millions upon millions of people drink. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that get drunk. So what? I mean, Timmy did. I mean, he's got DUI uh, stops on his record, and he even admitted in his book that he abused alcohol. Did your home go into foreclosure? It went into something called a short sale, which avoids. It's something that came out in the recession. So yes, I lost my house. I lost my house because I lost my income, because people called me a pedophile and wrote bad reviews to my dealership, and it was a cascade effect. So yes, I lost my house. I don't know. Again, why do you care about other people's business? I mean, yeah, you are the nosiest person I've ever met. I mean, do a public record search. My short sale and anything else of that nature is on public record. Go look it up. Quit asking me these questions. Go look this shit up. You seem to have an obsession with other people's business. God. Yeah, and you're just giving away who you are. You told me you were going to quit doing this shit, and you're doing it anyway. And don't tell me you're somebody else, because you post the same way she does. You know, this is the thing about these people. If you disagree with these people, they will destroy your life. And that's what happened to me. I lost a $3 million a year business because of these people. How many times I've been to Palatka? Quite a few, more than I can count. Remember, dumbass, I ran a business up there. I don't anymore, thanks to people like Radio, and Tim, and Randy, and you, because you keep putting this information out there. It's none of your damn business, but you put it out there anyway. I had a $3 million a year business. You can check Dun & Bradstreet. They listed my company. I don't have it anymore. Well, there you go, butting into other people's business. Deed transfers of real property. So I guess it didn't go into a short sale. But when you do a deed, that is actually, come to think of it, a short sale, because you're transferring the deed of real property over to the new owner. So I guess I was wrong about that. Because that's what happens with a short sale. You transfer your deed. I actually acted as a real estate broker or representative, not a licensed broker. Because when you go into a short sale, you make an agreement with the bank and the real estate agent or real estate broker that's handling the sale for the bank to act to allow people to come in and look in the. Again, why is this any of your business? She's successful now. Maybe they had problems back then. I don't know. But why is this any of your business? Explain this to me, please. Why is whatever Kim Picasio does, any of your business, are you basing that on the lies that Tim Homseth and Randy Erickson tell about her? Because that's where we're going with all this. And you're on a channel that just eats this stuff up. You know, you know, Kim is successful right now, but you, it's like I told you, you are in serious need of professional help. You are obsessed to the point. So what? This is 2022, the last I checked. A lot of things changed between 2014 and 2022. This is what? You didn't put up the date, but that's an old thing. And again, I may have been mistaken on it. I don't know. But why are you bringing up stuff that happened 2010, 2014 that is really none of your business? Because Tim doesn't like her. That's why. See, this is it. You are only interested in Kim Picasio because Tim doesn't like her. That's it. Yeah. And again, it's, yeah, this is interesting. This, what the hell name is it using now? Leslie McPew is delving into the personal business of two people that Tim Homseth doesn't like going back 8, 10, 12 years. And yes, we were having a major disagreement back then. But again, the past is the past. But this individual is obsessed. Tim Homseth is stalking and falsely accusing these people of things that they have not done. That was then, LM, and it doesn't make it right. We were, but why are you delving into their past? That's the question I'm asking. Don't deflect to me. Explain to me why you are going after two innocent people. It's because of Timothy Charles Homseth. He has incited you into attacking these people based on his defamatory and libelous statements against them. So there you are. Because if it wasn't for Tim Homseth, you wouldn't be interested in either one of these people because they haven't done anything. This is the thing. We had a long discussion about this. Apparently, you've gone back on your word. No, I'm not. I'm on Social Security. So I am not a millionaire. I'm not even close to being a millionaire. If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't be living in a 30-year-old mobile home. That's not in the best of shape. I lost a lot of stuff. Lost a $3 million a year business. So yeah, I was a millionaire once. I lost a $3 million a year business. Tim and Randy have put stuff up on the internet that have made it impossible for me to get anywhere in life. So my life is a complete waste of time. And we can all thank Tim Homseth for it. 71 years old, they certainly can't start over again. Kim is far more successful than I am. Again, I'm on Social Security. You know, that's it. You know, $1,400 a month. That's it. So. Now, this is what happens when you care about what happened to kids. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he is. Levi Page has graduated college. He's working in the field he likes to be in. You know, he's doing fine. Really, none of my business, but from what I understand, he's doing all right. And yeah, we all fought against each other and it got down and dirty, but we put all that aside and we've gone in different directions. Because we all recognized we were being played. Because back then, radio was instigating all of this stuff. She was causing all this discourse between everybody. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know anything about Jeremiah. I don't talk to him. I don't contact him. I don't pay attention to what he does. You seem to be obsessed with him. So Jeremiah, he's moved on. And I think he should be left alone because he's not part of anything anymore. He's living his life, and everybody out there is living their lives. And it's only people like you that are obsessed with him. Nancy Grace net worth. Yeah, that's about right. $25 million. That's standard for people in her line of work. So I guess Nancy Grace is successful. The only reason I'm on the air for you 8 people that are here is I'm having a conversation with someone called LM over on Telegram. And, she's apparently watching my show. Because that's how, because I respond and then she responds back. So that's what's going on here. I think anybody that comes in here and watches the recording of this is going to be scratching their head in this almost 4.5 hour video. And I tell you what I'm going to do, LM. I'm going to close down because, basically, I've only got 8 people watching this, and you apparently are one of them. And I'm going to wind up with an excessively long recording because of it. But that's the way it goes. So, I guess we'll see you again when you come back as somebody else. But you did something interesting. You said you were going to post the pictures that you posted, and yet you took them back down. Why is that? I thought you were going to leave these pictures up because you were mad at Danube Island, who told you to take them down. Is it true that Kim and I used to cuss each other out? Yeah. It's like I've said this 100 times to you. And apparently you have a matter, you got to quit drinking because your memory is shot. But, we cussed each other out. We got mad at each other because we thought, that certain things were going on between us. And it turned out that radio was playing the both of us against each other. I have said this 100 times. I don't know why. Maybe you ought to write this stuff down. Because, you ask me this question every time you put up a fake sock account. Every damn time. I know you do it for the attention, but, grow up. Get help. Quit drinking or whatever it is you're doing that makes you act so weird. Move on with your life. I mean, it's clear that you are in love with Tim Holmesett, so send him all your money. Because that's all he wants is your money. If you send him money, he'll be your best friend. Or if you worship him, praise him, say he's the best thing since spilt milk. Oh, here we go again. Posting underwear. Why do you keep doing that? You know, what is this thing about men's underwear? You know, and you can't even prove it's him. All you got is some guy in his underwear. You don't, you know, there's no headshot, so it could be anybody. And yeah, you never put up the link to where this stuff comes from. Oh boy. So what? And then you take it back down again. Why do you take stuff down? You know, I'm pretty sure. You know, are you scared to leave this stuff up? I mean, you take this stuff down the minute you put it up. You know, why is that? Why do you take that stuff down? Are you that much of a chicken? You know, must be. You know, this is Telegram. Everybody over here, they love this stuff. You know, you'd probably be their number one fan if you put the stuff up there. Other than, you know, Punisher would probably take it down. It's her channel. Now, I really don't examine men's underwear. I mean, it's a brand. American Eagle is a brand name. You think it's stupid, so. But you don't think it's stupid enough to leave it up. You take it right back down the minute you put it up. What are you scared of? I mean, you got on my case that I wouldn't post this stuff on my page, and you're posting it over there. So, you know, why do you take it down? What are you scared of? Really strange. Okay, I've only got 2 people on here, and you're one of them, so I'm closing it down. Good night. Anyway, good night, people. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. I should have said this 2.5 hours ago when I got in conversation with this moron. And I will let everybody know the next time I'm doing something on the air. Maybe next week. Who knows? This is William K. Murtaugh, Witness 1. Good night.